Hi there. Welcome to our cross-registration tutorial. I'm here from the Registrar's office to walk you through what cross-registration means and how it can help you. At SUNY Potsdam, we want you to complete your courses here whenever possible. But sometimes a course you need isn't offered in the term you need it. That's where cross-registration comes in. It allows you to take that course at another institution while still being a Potsdam student. First, check our associated colleges, Canton, Clarkson, and St. Lawrence University. If none of them offer the course, then you can look at other SUNY schools. Before you make any decisions, check to see if the course will transfer back to Potsdam by using the Transfer Course Guide. If the course isn't listed, don't worry, your department chair will review it for equivalency. Cross-registration is designed to keep you on track for graduation without extra costs or admissions steps. So, let's dive into eligibility and the process next. Now that you know what cross-registration is, let's talk about who qualifies. To be eligible, you need to be a full-time, matriculated student in good academic standing, meaning at least a 2.0 GPA. There are limits to the number of courses you can take at other institutions, so be sure to check out the drop-down on our site for specific eligibility guidelines. If your request would put you over SUNY Potsdam's credit limit, you'll need overload approval first. For associated colleges like Clarkson and SLU, cross-registration is tuition-free during fall and spring. You'll only pay course fees like lab fees, which will appear on your Potsdam bill. Remember, Clarkson and SLU only allow cross-registration in fall and spring, not winter or summer. Canton is a little different, and we'll cover that later in the video. Let's walk through the process of submitting a request. For Clarkson and SLU, here's what you'll do. First, complete the cross-registration form. Make sure you choose the student version, not the employee one. Next, work with your advisor to pick the course and sign the form together. Then upload the signed form to our secure file drop. Please don't email it. Once we receive it, we'll check your eligibility and forward it to the host school. Keep in mind, registration is based on space availability, and the host school may not confirm until about a week before classes start. Now, Canton follows the same tuition-free policy as Clarkson and SLU during the fall and spring semesters, but the process to request a course is different. To request a course with Canton or any other SUNY institution, you'll complete a different cross-registration form that is electronic, not paper. You can find this under the SUNY Canton or the All Other SUNYs drop-down. Once you submit this form, it will be sent to your advisor for their electronic review and signature. If approved, you'll get an email with the next step, which is to submit the official request through the SUNY online portal. At this point, our office will review your request for eligibility and then send it to the host for their review. In the summertime, cross-registration is only possible with the SUNY institutions, and financial aid needs to be requested alongside the request to cross-register. You'll also need to complete a checklist for our financial aid office and complete your financial aid applications for the upcoming year. So, what happens after your request is submitted to the host institution? Here's what to expect. All requests are processed on a space-available basis. The host institution will review your request after their own students have registered, so it might take some time. They're not required to confirm until about a week before classes start. While you wait, check your Potsdam email and your portal regularly. Sometimes, the host school will ask for more information through the portal. If your request is approved, congratulations. You'll need to follow the host school's policies for attendance, grading, and fees, even if their semester dates don't match ours. Once you finish the course, the host will send your transcript to us automatically, so you don't need to do anything extra. That's it. Cross-registration can be a great way to stay on track for graduation. If you have questions, reach out to the Registrar's office. We're here to help.